Have you ever brewed a cup of tea, took one sip, and thought, why does this taste so bad? You used good leaves, clean water, and still something felt off. Stick with me because the reason might surprise you more than you think. Tea is one of the most popular drinks in the world, and millions of people drink it every single day for comfort, energy, and health. Yet so many people quietly think they just don't like tea, when the truth is they've never tasted it the right way. In this video, we're going to break down why tea can taste bitter, flat, or weird, and what simple habits can turn it into something you actually enjoy. This matters because tea isn't just about flavor. It can help you relax, focus, hydrate, and even support digestion when brewed properly. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's ruining your tea and how to fix it with small, easy changes. Let's start with the biggest mistake almost everyone makes, and that's water temperature. Tea leaves are delicate and boiling water can shock them. When water is too hot, it pulls out bitter compounds that overpower the natural flavor. Black tea can handle hotter water, but green tea, white tea, and herbal blends usually need cooler water. When people pour boiling water on green tea, it often tastes harsh and grassy. That's not the tea being bad, it's the brewing method. Next up is brewing time, and this one gets ignored all the time. Leaving tea bags or loose leaves in the cup too long makes the flavor stronger, but not in a good way. After a certain point, tea releases more bitterness instead of richness. Many people think stronger means better, but tea doesn't work like coffee. Most teas only need 2 to 4 minutes. After that, you're usually just pulling out bitterness and dryness. Now let's talk about water quality, because this one is sneaky. Tea is mostly water, so if your water tastes off, your tea will too. Hard water with lots of minerals can make tea taste dull or chalky. Chlorinated top water can also mess with the flavor. If your tea tastes flat or strange, no matter what brand you use, try filtered water. It's one of the easiest upgrades you can make. Another common issue is using old tea. Tea doesn't last forever, especially green and herbal teas. Over time, tea loses aroma and flavor, leaving you with a weak or stale taste. If your tea has been sitting open in a cabinet for months, it might not taste great anymore. Tea absorbs smells easily, so keeping it near spices or coffee can ruin its flavor too. Now let's talk about tea bags versus loose leaf tea. Tea bags are convenient, but many contain broken leaves and dust. These tiny particles release flavor very fast, which often leads to bitterness. Loose leaf tea usually tastes smoother and more balanced. That doesn't mean all tea bags are bad, but quality matters more than people realize. Milk and sugar can also affect how tea tastes, especially when used incorrectly. Adding milk to very hot tea can dull flavors and change texture. Adding sugar can hide bitterness but doesn't fix the real problem. If you feel like you need lots of sugar just to enjoy tea, something else is off. Good tea should taste pleasant on its own, even without sweeteners. Another overlooked factor is the cup itself. This sounds silly, but it matters. Thin cups lose heat faster, which can affect extraction. Plastic cups can hold odors that mess with flavor. Ceramic or glass cups usually give the cleanest taste. Sometimes changing the cup changes how the tea feels and tastes. Let's not forget about tea type expectations, because mindset matters. Green tea isn't supposed to taste like black tea. Herbal teas aren't meant to taste like sweet drinks unless blended that way. When people expect tea to taste like juice or soda, they're often disappointed. Tea flavors are subtle, and learning to enjoy them takes a little time. Stress and distraction can also affect how tea tastes. When you rush, sip too fast, or drink while multitasking, flavors don't register fully. Tea is meant to be enjoyed slowly. Even your mouth matters. If you just brushed your teeth or ate something spicy, tea can taste strange. Timing plays a bigger role than people think. Now let's talk about bitterness specifically, because this is the biggest complaint. Bitterness usually comes from overbrewing, water that's too hot, or low-quality leaves. It's rarely the tea's fault alone. Some bitterness is normal, especially in black tea, but it should feel balanced. If it feels sharp and unpleasant, something went wrong during brewing. Temperature control is one of the easiest fixes. You don't need fancy tools, just let boiled water cool for a minute or two before pouring over green or white tea. Another tip is to warm your cup before brewing. This helps keep temperature stable and improves extraction. It's a small step, but it makes a difference. Let's talk about how tea affects the body, because this is where health comes in. Tea contains natural compounds that can support focus, relaxation, and digestion, but when tea tastes bad, people stop drinking it and miss out on those benefits. Green tea is known for its calming yet alert feeling. Black tea can boost energy gently. Herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint can help with relaxation and digestion. If tea tastes bad, you're less likely to make it a habit. Fixing the taste helps make tea a regular part of a healthy routine. Now, let's talk about one mistake that almost no one talks about, and that's reusing tea bags incorrectly. Some teas can be brewed twice, but not all. Reusing low-quality tea bags often leads to weak and bitter results. Loose-leaf teas usually handle multiple brews better. If your second cup tastes bad, it doesn't mean tea is bad, it just means it's done. Sweeteners deserve another quick mention. Honey, lemon, or cinnamon can enhance tea, but they shouldn't cover flaws. If tea only tastes good when heavily flavored, the base brew needs fixing. Sometimes people blame tea when the real issue is inconsistency. Brewing tea differently every time leads to unpredictable flavor. Once you find a method you like, stick with it. Let's talk about expectations again, because mindset matters. Tea isn't meant to punch your taste buds, it's more about balance and aroma. If you approach tea expecting something intense, you might miss its charm. Slowing down helps you notice subtle flavors. Caffeine sensitivity can also affect taste. When people feel jittery, they associate that feeling with bad taste. Choosing lower caffeine teas can help. Herbal teas don't have caffeine and are great for evenings. Green tea usually has less caffeine than black tea. Now let's talk about storage again, because it's more important than people think. Tea should be stored in airtight containers away from light, heat, and moisture. Improper storage ruins flavor fast. If your tea smells like spices, coffee, or plastic, it will taste like that too. Fresh storage equals better flavor. Another overlooked detail is stirring. Stirring tea too aggressively can break leaves and release bitterness. Gentle movement is better. Squeezing tea bags is another big mistake. It forces bitter compounds into your cup. Let the tea drip naturally instead. Now let's build toward the biggest insight, because everything we've talked about leads here. Most people think tea tastes bad because they don't like tea, but that's rarely true. Tea tasting bad is usually about control. Control of water, time, quality, and expectations. Once those align, tea changes completely. Here's the big reveal, and this is the part most people never hear. Tea tastes bad because it's one of the few drinks that punishes impatience. The harder you rush it, the worse it tastes. Unlike coffee or soda, tea needs calm brewing. When you slow down just a little, use the right temperature, and stop overbrewing, bitterness disappears. What's left is smooth, clean flavor that most people never experience. This is why tea tastes amazing in cafes and terrible at home. It's not magic or expensive brands, it's patience and consistency. Once you brew tea the way it's meant to be brewed, your taste buds adjust. Suddenly, sugar feels unnecessary, bitterness fades, and tea becomes enjoyable. So let's bring this all together. If your tea tastes bad, check your water temperature, brewing time, and tea quality. Use better water, stop overbrewing, and don't rush the process. Tea isn't broken and your taste buds aren't wrong. Most of the time, it's just one small habit ruining the cup. Fix that and tea becomes something you actually look forward to. If this helped you, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more simple health and wellness tips that fit real life. Now tell me in the comments which tea tastes worst for you right now. Green tea, black tea, or herbal tea?